All right. So we're supposed to name a line that contains the point N. So there's two, here's the point N right there. And then there's the line that has point N on it. And there's two ways to name a line. The first way is to use the cursive letter. So there's the cursive letter C. So that's one name for the line. And then the other way to name a line is to use 2 points. So you could call it MN. You guys, I'm glad you're here. You can't talk because I'm trying to teach, okay? Okay, so another possibility is MN. Another possibility would be MO. A third possibility would be NO. Okay, so anytime you name a line, you use a cursive letter, or you use 2 letters with the little line symbol on top of it. So this said, name a line containing the point N. So there's 2 possible answers. You'd only have to put one of the answers down if this is a question that you were doing. Okay, so remember, there might be a bunch of lines on the paper, and we're not sure which one we're talking about. So this is the name of it. Okay, number 2 is a plane containing P and M. So raise your hand if you can name the plane that contains P and M. Yeah, awesome. So one way to name a plane is with the capital letter. Good. So capital cursive A. And then the other way to name a plane is using 3 points. So you could call it MOP. Or a third possibility would be NOP. MNO would not work. And the reason why is you can't use 3 collinear points to name a plane. You have to use 3 non-collinear points. So 2 options for naming a plane. Capital cursive letter or 3 points. Okay, so we were supposed to look at the picture and answer the questions. Now the next few questions ask you to draw a picture from the information. So here we're going to have 3 points on this picture. So plot these. -3, -4, -1, -3, and 3, -1. So you don't necessarily have to copy those down. You can just plot them on their graph. Draw an x-axis and a y-axis. So the first one is -3, -4. So that's point C. Second one is -1, -3. That's point R. And then the third one is 3, -1. And what else it says a line passes through these 3 points. So these, in the first couple problems, they gave you a picture and they were asking questions about it. Now, in the next few questions, they're going to give you a description and you have to draw the picture. So here the description is a line passes through these 3 points. So we just need to draw a line that goes through those 3 points. So there's a line passing through those 3 points. And then it says, however, point D does not lie on the line. So a line passes through those points, but point D does not lie on the line. So we've done the first part where we drew our line passing through those 3 points. And now we just have to finish it up and put point D somewhere not on the line. And it doesn't matter where you put it. So it could be up here. So now we've drawn a line passing through those 3 points, and then point D not on the line. All right, number 4 asks to draw a picture about this. You don't have to write the question down. It says plane Q contains lines R and S that intersect in P. So the directions say draw a picture that goes with this description. And the description is plane Q contains lines R and S that intersect in P. All right, so we got to draw a plane. So how do we draw a plane? Yeah. So we show a parallelogram. It's supposed to go on forever, but it's impossible to draw something forever. So we draw a parallelogram. And that's supposed to represent a flat surface that goes on forever. And then the capital cursive Q is the name of the plane. So we're going to put that up in the corner. That specifies what to call it. You don't really need a name when there's only one plane in your picture, but maybe there's a bunch of flat surfaces and we need to refer to which one we're talking about. So that's why we have a specific name for it. There's plane Q. And then lines R and S are on that plane. So you can draw line R just somewhere on there. And they're supposed to intersect. So draw line S somewhere on there. And then what's this point called here? Yeah, P, because they're supposed to intersect in P. I think it would make more sense if it said intersect at P. I guess intersect in P is just fancy math way of saying that's where they intersect. Okay, so we were supposed to draw a plane Q. We did that. That contained line R and S. We did that. And then they intersected at P. All right, the next one is AB intersects plane P in W. AB intersects plane P in W. So we're supposed to draw a picture that goes with this description. All right, so we got another plane. So I'll draw that. And apparently that's called plane P. Okay, now I'm supposed to have a line that intersects it. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in 3D first. So here's my plane, here's my flat surface. And then I'm going to have a line coming down through it like this. And I'm going to try to draw that. I'm really bad at drawing 3D, so I'm not sure I'll figure. But I'm supposed to draw this, a line going through the plane. Okay, so here I'll give it a shot. It's going to come down through here, and then I'll do a dotted line to show that it's underneath, and then you can see it eventually. So I'm not sure if I pulled it off there, but I'm trying to draw a flat surface with a line going straight down through it. And that line is called line AB. So A is up there, B is down here. And then the line is intersecting the plane right here. And that's called W. So you put a W next to it. Okay, now for the next couple, there's a picture that I want you to be able to see, so I'm going to pass this out so you can look at it. No, just one per pair. Okay, so the picture we're looking at is in the lower right-hand corner here. And they're trying to draw a 3D picture. So the shaded plane is a flat surface. See the shading? And then there's another plane coming down through it like this. So they're trying to draw 3D, but I'm not sure they pulled it off, just like I'm not sure I pulled it off. But there's the flat surface, and then there's another plane coming down through it. Okay, now when a plane and another plane hit each other, the intersection is right here. See where this plane is hitting this other one? Right there. And where they hit, that makes a line. You see the line where they hit? We have a plane, we have another plane, and they intersect at a line. Okay, so now let's look at number 6. It says, name the intersection of planes A and B. So A is the flat one, and B is the one coming down through. And when they hit this line. And what they're asking for is the name of that line. And if you look at that, that's the line from P to R. Okay, so the name of the intersection is PR. Okay, so number 6 said, name the intersection of planes A and B, and that's PR. Okay, now, then number 7 says, name another point that is collinear with S and Q. Okay, so look at the picture. See where S is and where Q is. I think S is up above, and then Q is on the flat surface. So then if you connect from S to Q, then that goes down below, right? So what's another point that's collinear with S and Q? Yeah, Lawson? Yes, T is down on that same line. Good. So another point that's collinear with S and Q is T. Okay, then number 8 says, name a line that is coplanar with VU and W. Okay, so VU is on the shaded part, so it's on this flat surface. And then W is also on that same flat surface. So we have VU and W on the flat surface, and they want another line that's on that. So what's another line that's on the same plane, coplanar with VU and W? Yes, sir. Nice. The line PR is coplanar with that. So it's kind of hard to see the 3D picture that they're describing. Yeah. Are these the answers? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing these problems together, and I'm writing down the answers. If you don't see why this is the answer, though, that kind of worries me. If you didn't know this was the answer, maybe that means you don't know what's going on. Are you okay with that? Yeah, but my worry is if you didn't know this was the answer, that means maybe you don't understand what's happening, which is fine. I just thought you might have a question. You're good, though? Okay. All right, so then turn to the second page. So we're going to skip forward to number 17. Okay, so for the first couple problems, they gave you a picture, and you were supposed to answer questions about it. And then we had some problems where we had to draw a picture. Now we're back to drawing a picture. Okay, so number 17 says planes P and R intersect in L. So I'm going to attempt to draw this, but here I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. There's going to be a flat surface, and then another flat surface coming through it, and then they're going to hit at this line, L. Okay, so I'm bad at drawing 3D, but I'm going to give it a shot. So here's the flat surface. And then I'm going to try to draw another one up here that comes down like this. And then I'm going to try to show that it goes below. So I'm not very good at 3D, but I put this up here because then yours is going to look good compared to mine. You'll feel good about yourself if you look at this terrible picture. So we've got a flat surface, and then another flat surface coming down through it. And when two planes intersect, they hit at a line. So there's the intersection. And apparently that's supposed to be line L. So I'm going to put a cursive L next to that. And then that's the name for that line. Okay, so go back to number 9. And let me know if you have questions. And of course I can help